Well, hello, twinks and brunettes, and welcome to the third episode of my new series in my custom hood, Kingfisher Shores. So, last episode, we finished the first go around, so the first setup day for every single family on this side of the town, and so now we're gonna start with the Cabrera family on the other side. Now, as I've mentioned in the presentation video I made for this neighborhood, Milo and Thomas are the parents, well, the dads, of Edith's children. So, Colin and Raquel. Milo is Colin's dad, and Thomas is Raquel's dad. Right now, we don't know which one of them is the father of Edith's child that she is pregnant with. If it is one of them, I'm not gonna say anything. Now, Thomas is a full blown romance sim, so he really lives for this drama. Like, this is the life that he wants. He still has a crush on Esther. They are still, well, not together, but they are involved, I guess. And he also has a crush on this townie, Louisa. And so far, there's not really anyone that he's met that he seems to like as well, so that's probably gonna stay that way for now. He wants to be best friends with her though, and he also wants to woohoo, so I might try to do that for him right now. Well, today. He wants to be best friends with Indiana. Okay, I can do that. But yeah, see what I meant by putting flowers and stuff in inaccessible places? Like, I don't think you can water these. All right. When I tested this pool, it worked without issues, but apparently there's a bit of an issue. Yeah, just like walk out. Perfect. He figured it out. He figured it out. He got out. Don't go back. Well, as funny as it is to see them sink into the floor once in a while, yeah, maybe remove the diving board like I did. Just remove it. Just take it out. It worked without issue when I tested it, but what the fuck are they doing? Just swimming through the floor looking at the plants. I'm gonna sell both of them and see if they come back normal. It would be wonderful right now if they could come back normal and not diving through the ground. Oh, Louise is here. I did invite her over. And since all we want to do is woohoo, I think that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to take her on a date or do anything else really. Oh, he brought back groceries? He probably bought that at the grocery store because I don't have a mod to bring back groceries from when you go to work or like a pizza or anything. But that does exist. So these two men, if you're playing this hood, may be particularly useful to you for like husbands for someone or however it is you want to play with them. Thomas wouldn't be a great husband, but I know of more than one sim that's married to a romance sim. Happens more often than you think. He didn't get to be best friends with Indiana, but I will keep working on that. And there we go for the night. So quick and dirty. We're already done here. They shouldn't live there alone on their own for that long. That's why I put them in an apartment anyway, so that you wouldn't have to have a vacant house. That's gonna happen someday anyway, but not just yet. Okay, and now we have the Fishers. So Kitty and Tobias. Tobias is getting familiar with the art of fishing, and Kitty's just working on her fitness in the pool. And she wants to become friends with someone who's of great interest to me. And so I've just hired the maid service for them. And I think we're about to meet our first very, very special NPC. I mean, except for Billy Roach. We've seen Billy Roach. What happened to you? What did you catch? What is that? That is a blue catfish. He stunted on me by catching a catfish so easily. Alright, so the maid should be here anytime soon. She's really, really exciting. I've never been so excited for the maid. And there she is. Now, anyone that's played The Sims 3, specifically Twin Brook, may know of this fucking icon that is antiseptic. Her name is Antiseptic. And I based my entire cast of NPCs around her pun name. So that's why the cop is Crispy Bacon, which is, I mean, I couldn't not do it. And both of the firefighters have a fire pun in their names. The nanny's name is Theresa Child. Theresa Child. There is a child. I went super, super, super stupid for most of these. And it all started from Antiseptic. And she's an icon. She's a legend. She wears her sunglasses to work. She works it. And it just so happened that Kitty wanted to be friends with her. So before she even tries to clean anything, not that I think my house is dirty, I'm gonna just chat to her. She's not very welcoming. She doesn't have the best of traits in The Sims 3. She's kind of abrasive. Her body language is not reacting well to this conversation, but actually our relationship is going up very well. Very nicely. Now I want to be best friends with her. That's nice. I love that. Now, in the story that I have made up for The Sims, Kitty actually has some memories from the crash, from her life before the crash. But Tobias doesn't. Not really. So she even remembers who her birth queen was in the colony drone that pollinated the birth queen. Not sure how aliens work, okay? Like pure-blooded aliens. Not quite sure how everything works, but that's the gist of it. So she remembers her parents, I guess, in quotes. She remembers them. They're both passed on, and she remembers that they've both passed on. But Tobias doesn't remember his family, so it's like he doesn't have any. And she also even has some memories from her childhood, so obviously her father taught her everything because the birth queen in like the alien culture, I guess, folklore, I don't know what you would call it, don't take care of their children. It's like they're just it's like bees basically. Like, well, I think even queen bees take care of the larva more than the bird queens take care of their alien babies in like the fiction of The Sims. But yeah, she remembers joining the equivalent of the military career back home, and then her mom died, and then her father died, and then she crashed here. There's no like memory to indicate crashing, but I tried to indicate it with her meeting Delia, who lives here. So like, where would she have met her other than here? So it's like she met Delia very shortly after crash landing, and maybe even Delia helped her or helped them with along with the bias to be able to get this house and like really settle down in this hood. I think I'm gonna have her take the politics career. Currently, she doesn't have a career, but I feel like to maintain this big of a house, and especially if they want to keep the maid, because that's her Bessie right there, then they need some money to be rolling in. He's fishing, so he's gonna get some money this way. For Tobias, it's a bit more rocky because his first ever memory is that of a fire, which we can assume is like when the spaceship crash landed, it caught fire, then passing out, and then moving in. Just, oh, all right. All right, I have a house now. He's very amnesia coded. Very. Well, he's got amnesia because it's not medically recognized. But yeah, once they landed together, got a house, got settled, and like, I guess recovered a bit from what happened to them, they fell in love and got married. So it ends up being a beautiful story. Just a wonderful, wonderful story. Oh, Anne is very familiar with me. I'm taking a bath and she's just in the bathroom working. Nothing stops her. And I love that about her. Can she not access this area with the basketball hoop in the way? I'll see if I can do it. Oh yeah, I guess the basketball thing is the problem. I'm gonna leave the basketball court in its place, but I'm just gonna move like this fence thing to be here instead so that it's not in the way of anything. Oh goodness, okay, I didn't know what's happening. I was just hearing the sports channel noises on the TV. I did not expect that, but oh, all right. Okay, it's over. We've the worst is over. Oh, he wants to be either in the journalism or the education career. Do you actually have ugh. So I'm changing his lifetime want because the career he wanted to make is like a career I really rarely have my Sims do because it just looks dumb. Honestly, like working in oceanography is a real career that is very important. Like, I'm not saying it's not important, but it's so goofy to watch them go to work in their scuba gear every time. Like, it's just so cartoonish that I rarely ever have my Sims do this career. Same thing for the adventurer career. I just don't fancy those careers, I guess. But I don't think I'm going to be able to have him have a lifetime want for the careers that he wants. Because I don't think knowledge Sims usually have wants to join either of these careers. This one is more like a family sim career, and this, as far as I know, is like popularity. And he doesn't have a secondary aspiration. So I guess that's just what he wants to do, I guess. So I'll see if I can find any of these careers for him. Education is there, so I'm gonna pick it for him now, and I just re-rolled his lifetime want until he wanted to max out 7 skills. So that's what I'm gonna focus on instead of like reaching the end of a specific career. A lifetime want for a precise specific career can help guide me towards what that sim wants to do for their lives, career wise. But it pretty much means that they're not going to reach their lifetime goal because it happens really, really rarely that I get to the end of a career. My old default replacement for this haircut used to be really cute, and that's why I put him in it, but I removed it because I was changing all of my default replacements, so I'm just going to change his haircut for now. I do like a longer look on him, so I think I'm going to go with this one. Frames his face really nicely. There we are. So that's going to be it for this family. Now let's go on to the Hayes, the biggest house in the neighborhood without counting the Woodard Ranch or farm. And I think if you count the courtyard in the middle, it is the biggest house. It's not the biggest lot, but it surely is the biggest house. Here we have Malik and Florentino, ex-vampires. Important to mention because I don't really play vampires ever, but I did like the idea of the backstory of them having been vampires. And if you couldn't tell, and if you have not seen my presentation video for this hood, they are based off of the AMC show Interview with the Vampire, not the book, specifically the show, because I am obsessed with this shit. I have not started season 3 yet, so let's not talk about it. I think I'd rather the whole season be out and then I'll watch it all in one go, but that's pretty much the only like warning, like don't spoil season 3 of Interview with the Vampire to me, please. He's very good at the piano. He's very, very good at the piano. Not one skill point in cleaning though. Not one day in his life did he decide to work on that. So basically their life story together is that they got into something very quickly together, and then Florentino saved Malik from a very precarious situation. He saved him from death. Do I know exactly what the situation is? No, I'm letting you decide that also. I'm putting some of the burden on you. Like, I don't know, make something up. I'm probably going to end up making something up like that's precisely for me, for my story. I've not even decided what that is yet. That's part of the fun of this game for me. And following that, they fell in love. They made out. They had a beautiful date that ended at the floor of a church, all bloodied, biting him. And they went official after the bite. And then it all went downhill. It all went very downhill very quickly. He broke every single bone in his body. He almost died, but did not. Cured himself of being a vampire, and then repaired his relationship with Malik. And now they live together here. They are only in love because the engagement multiple years prior did not go through, clearly. But now Malik does have the want to get engaged. And I think it would be fun if we could maybe do that today. They are very young because they both just like finished being vampires, but it is like understood in the fiction of this hood that they've been here for decades and even maybe a century. So much so that people thought the house was abandoned. But no, they were just vampires for a really, really long time. But now they're not anymore, so they can really start living. And so this is fun. And for me, in my game, I absolutely do not stop myself with realism. I don't choke on realism. I'm not married to realism, okay? I don't care about anything. 2 female Sims can have a baby. 2 male Sims can have a baby. Because if I want systems to adopt, I'm not going to stop myself. So why should I stop myself from having biological children between 2 men? Why should I? Impred forever. Now he's learning to cook, I assume because he hasn't had to cook in a really long time. He was feeding on rats and cats and dogs. I think we should go to the beautiful Landgrab Gardens. I think this would be a beautiful place, but I'm going to ask... Oh, no, okay, we're not doing that. I'm going to ask him on a date, though. Let's do it the proper way. And we can do that at the end of the date, but maybe not at the start of it. Now, Malik is a knowledge sim, and Florentino is a popularity sim. Maybe we can go to Tito's Creeside? Cream? What the fuck? What? Where is the cutest place to propose? Like, I do love proposing at the table with the box on the table. It's cute. But they're not really hungry. We can just go to the gardens first and go to the restaurant after. And that way I can show you all the lots that I've made, which is really fun and exciting. But yeah, it was hard to come up with an aspiration for like a Louis equivalent. But for a Lestat equivalent, I didn't have any issues at all. Me. I want people to love me. All right, these are the Landgrab Gardens. This used to have a lot of CC, and I've taken everything CC out and changed it for other stuff because this was for my back, which was like 1800s themed, so there were chamber pots and shit like that. I took that out. We have normal bathrooms now. And yeah, it's just pretty gardens, really. Here there are some chess tables, and inside here you have some easels to paint. And it seems like a very, very relaxing room. I would just love to be here. Look at the butterfly. Look at this. The butterflies outside. It's beautiful. Oh, they're fighting. Why are both of them here? This is not good. This feels very fitting to me. Just being so fucking loud in public. Okay, we're on our way to the restaurant now. I'm still thinking of maybe having someone own the restaurant one day. They're pretty fun to run. Let's go get seated. So the inside is on 2 levels technically, but the upstairs is empty, so the ceilings are very high. When you're downstairs, it looks like it's a very short wall height, but you have to consider that there's nothing above it. And then you have the kitchen on top here, and the bathrooms downstairs. I have a feeling I may have showed this at some point, maybe in my presentation video, but it doesn't matter, I'm showing it again. Just look at it, take it all in. I think we're gonna have to propose soon because the date keeps threatening to end. I hate how short dates are in this game sometimes. Like, you do an activity that doesn't absolutely pertain to the date for a couple minutes, literally, and the date is over. Oh, too bad. So you have to like bang out all the stuff that your Sims want to do first for the timer to go up really high. Now we're getting our food during the proposal, and we have the same favorite meal? Wow. I just realized the ceiling light doesn't make much sense since there is not a ceiling. Maybe it's a magical light. I don't know. And see, now they're having a dream date. Wonderful. Their date is going to be over before they can woohoo, but I still think I'm going to take them to the hotel that I made for the purpose of woohooing, but also for the purpose of showing you the motel that I made. Okay, so let's be on our way to the old Mariner. And no, I am not gonna go on a blind date right now. I am literally with my fiance. Oh, this looks fucking cool. This is great. I don't know if this keeps going all night. Okay, they're already desperately trying to woohoo, and so the game is telling me you don't have a room currently. So yeah, let's look at the rooms. So we have the first room that is like blue wavy kind of deal with this super groovy chair here in the corner. Well, all the rooms are super groovy, really. Now there's this more blue room, and there's this room with 2 single beds, and the final room that is more like green. Basically, all the rooms have an element of yellow, blue, green, and red. Most of them, at least. I had a bit of fun when I made this. I really did have a bit of fun. I think we're gonna take the first room, actually. They're all the same price, right? This one is more expensive. Why is that? This one's actually the cheapest. Well, that's the one we're taking. I am checked in, and they're going right for it. Perfect. Go for it. And there we are. But yeah, it seems like this guy's gonna keep doing this for the rest of the night, which is great, I think. It's kind of funny to have such a big house and just sleep at the hotel for no reason. I've done this at one point in my life where I was craving a bath so badly that I just got a hotel room with a bath. It was pretty fun. I had a good night's sleep and I had a bath. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. We've ordered a quick little cup of coffee before we leave, and now we're headed home. Usually I would save and quit a family in the middle of the night, but, you know, given that we were out for 20 hours, that was a bit difficult to do. Neither of them have jobs because they didn't used to need a job, but now I think the next time I play them, I'm gonna have to get them jobs. All right, we're back home, so I'm going to save, and we're going to start right over with the Woodard family. Let us go back to suffering on the farm. Now I need him to wake up kind of early because his homework is not finished at all. So I'm going to wake him up now. The babies are waking up. She's fine. She can take care of it. Little girl needs a bath. So let's just do that and wake Dad up to take care of the potty because he needs the potty badly. All right, I think this is going to be fine. Yeah, he's okay. He's just hungry. And now that I finally have some time to breathe, I'm going to try to teach Erwin to talk while Caleb is taking care of the garden because everything needs tending. I love this. We're back to my Stardew Valley family. We can even like watch him garden. Let me put you some ambiance music while you watch him garden. Thank God that we don't need to weed our crops in Stardew Valley, because it would take double the time. Every morning you gotta weed and water. Oh, fuck. I didn't even notice that he came back home. It's like 2:30. She wanted to help participate, so I'm having her plant some seedlings. All right, the trees seem to be doing better, at least. Like, they're all pretty bad, but I don't know why, so there's not much I can do to help. But anyway, Caleb really needs a rest from his day. He still wants to plant a seed. I mean, he's got that in his blood. He really loves it. He wants to be friends with Aurelia, and he's got really low social, so I'm just having him call her. Also, given the fact that there are the only two teens in the hood right now, they may want to get closer. I managed to teach Eloise to talk. Big day. Huge day for me. Oh, and potty as well. Oh my god. Wonderful. This is a wonderful child. He's way too tired to do his homework, so I'm just going to do the same trick I did last time. Put the homework in his room so that I remember it's not done. He's just going to shower and go to bed. He learned to potty as well. Oh my goodness. I have genius children. And it's time for sleep. When they're not babies anymore, it might be a bit less hectic. But for now, good God, it's a lot. Yeah, well, you were both trying to autonomously woohoo. I'm just trying to make you do it again. Yeah, okay, so that you stop bothering me with it. Just do it. Okay, okay, they didn't even do it. They just got too tired. They stopped. I don't know if there's any like parents of twins or parents in general watching this right now who can relate. Like, oh, we started, but we just got so tired we stopped and we went to bed. Alrighty, so that's gonna be it for this episode today, guys. I'm saving and I'm going back to the neighborhood view. So hopefully the next time I play this family, the toddlers are going to grow into children, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be their birthday at 6 p.m. on the next day that we play them. So that torture should be over and done with, but I have to manage to teach both of them to walk and Erwin to talk, because all that he knows is to potty. So that's going to be a lot of work as well. But once that work is done, we'll be free, because I'm not having them have another baby. I'm not, okay? I am certainly not gonna risk twins again. So yeah, next episode, we're just gonna pick it back up with Misty right here. Play everyone in this little neighborhood and then maybe play both of the Waters families. I don't know yet. I'll see like the length of the video also as I'm recording it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here with me once again. I love you and I care about you. Please follow me on all my social medias. They will be linked down below, as well as my Ko-fi if that is something that could interest you. Now sleep tight. Don't let the Bud Light bite. So.